Hi everyone. So today's message is going to be about denial. And so denial is, disavowing a person, declaring something to be not true, or simply, denying or refusing a request of somebody. So there's 3 different types of denials shown in the Bible, and let's get into them. Notice in Matthew 10:33 what Jesus said, "Whoever denies me before men, I will also deny before my Father in heaven." Uh, Now, in this sense, Judas also denied Jesus, right? But it may not be with words like Peter did, because Peter was just verbal about it. But he denied nonetheless, because even being around Jesus, he still chose money. He knew and he saw, and even in himself was able to do certain things as a follower, but in it itself, he denied God's glory, Jesus's authority. So he had his own, denial. Now, the difference with him and Peter is Peter felt remorse and he repented and he went on to preach the gospel stronger than ever, where Judas just felt bad. And there is a difference between somebody feeling bad that they did something and somebody having remorse and then repenting. Always remember that. There's a huge difference. But of course, we know exactly what happened to Judas. Now, even still today, we still have people that deny God. They will blatantly come out and say, there is no God. To that I say, pray for them. Because, God's in charge, so let him handle them. And, just depending on who they are, be cautious. Because sometimes the character and morals, you need to do what Jesus said to do and just start shaking the dust off your feet, because bad company corrupts good morals. And like Paul said, you have nothing in common with them, so come out from among them. And God will make a way, but when he does, don't try to open that closed door, and don't try to bring back what God has removed. Some of us learned that lesson the hard way. So we just have to be careful, because that can creep up on us, just denying or not having faith. That needs to stop. We need to build our faith. We need to trust in the Lord, because we know what he could do.